Here it's Sunny again from iPhone Life Hacks. Hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to cover the subject of how to update your iPhone operating system even though you're getting a message that says that you don't have enough memory. Now we're going to do this in two stages. The first stage is we're going to actually check how much memory you have on your phone, and then the second stage is how to actually do the update. So when we're checking memory on the phone, there are two ways that we can do this. The first way is to go into the settings. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to just tap on settings down here at the bottom. Okay, and then we are going to have a look in general. And then we're going to tap on about. And here we go. We can see that this particular phone has 1,500 songs on it. There's over 17,000 photos, and there's just one additional application. Okay, so that's just one extra application on top of the apps that come with the phone. It is a phone that had, or started with, nearly 29 gigabytes of memory. So this is a 32 gigabyte iPhone 5, but there's just 7.4 gigabytes left after all those photos and songs, and over 600 videos have been put onto the phone. So is 7.4 gigabytes enough? Well, absolutely yes. You will have no problem at all updating your phone with 7 gigabytes. Now, if that number was a lot lower, if it was actually under 2, almost certainly around about 1.5, then you're more likely to get a message saying, I can't update the operating system for you. And then suddenly you think, oh, what do I do? What do I do? I don't have the ability to have the latest operating system because I don't have enough memory, and I don't want to get rid of all these photographs. I don't want to delete my songs. So what do we do next? There's another way you can check the memory available on your phone, and that is to make sure that you have got the latest version of iTunes. It doesn't matter if you're using a Mac or a PC, a Windows PC. You just get the latest versions of iTunes, and then plug your phone into the computer. Make sure iTunes has detected the phone. I'm just going to show you now an iTunes screen. There you go. So this is the iTunes screen for this particular phone, and if we look down at the bottom, we can see that again it agrees that there's over 7 gigabytes of memory available. We can see where the audio is taking up memory, we can see where the photos are taking memory, documents, and then this ubiquitous other that not many people actually really truly understand what's in there. Even I'm not completely sure what's in there, but hey, it doesn't matter. We know where the songs are, we know where the photos are. So with 7 gigabytes free, that's absolutely fine. Now, if you are using iTunes, then actually the best way to update your operating system is via iTunes. Let iTunes do the downloading. Let iTunes upgrade your phone for you. And if you do it that way, then this completely bypasses the need to worry about any memory problems whatsoever. So that's the first solution for you. Make sure you've got the latest version of iTunes, plug your phone in, and then update via iTunes. If you want to go ahead with that process, then you can see at the top we've got a button there that says check for update. I will do that now, and we shouldn't really have a problem with this. I have just updated the phone, so if I press check for update, there you go, it's telling me that this version is the current version. If it wasn't, of course, it would actually give me the option to either download the new version or download and install, and you just do whatever you feel is appropriate and you've got time for in that moment. Okay, so that's the screen you want in iTunes. If you're not sure how to get to there, then up here in the top left hand corner there is a button there, and if I were to tap on that, it will give me a list of all the devices that were actually available. You just go to the appropriate one and then look at your memory at the bottom and check your check for updates at the top. It's that straightforward. Okay, it's that easy. Now, what if you don't actually have access to iTunes? Maybe you don't have a computer, or the computer's down, or someone's on it at the time and you really need to do the update someone else using your computer, so you just don't have access for whatever reason. If you are upgrading in iOS 9, okay, so this is if you're on iOS 9, then iOS 9 is actually designed to overcome this problem. Simply proceed with the update anyway from the phone, and iOS 9 has the ability to delete apps, create the space, put the upgrade in, and then it will restore the apps for you. Okay, so that's how it works on iOS 9. If it's any earlier than that, if you're trying to do something with iOS 8, then that does not apply to you. iOS 7 certainly doesn't apply to you, and you won't actually have the facility to do that. Okay, so with iOS 9, not a problem. Now, that might not sit very well with you. It might not be comfortable for you to let the phone decide what's being deleted and whether you'll actually get that data back, even though it should be absolutely fine. You might say that I don't want to do that. So what you'll need to do is you'll actually need to delete some apps yourself. So let's look at how we do that. So there we go. Just bear with me. My phone just keeps going blank. I need to bring you back. There we are. Okay, so if you remember, we've got on this particular phone one extra app on top of the operating system that on top of all the apps that Apple actually give me anyway. So let's go and find that on the next screen, and there it is down at the bottom. There's an app there called AVS, and let's assume that that's the one that's causing all the problems and just getting in the way. So what I'm going to do here is just keep it pressed. I'm going to put my finger on the app, keep it pressed, and they all start to wobble. Now, as soon as they start to wobble, this means I can now see straight away which apps I'm allowed to delete and which ones are actually impossible to delete. So anything that's got a little X on the top left hand corner is an app that I can actually get rid of. And all I have to do is tap the X. So that's what I'm going to do with the AVS. I'm just going to tap on that, and there you go. I've got a little warning saying that the data associated with that will disappear. So if you're going to delete any apps, certainly games, then it's quite possible that you will lose your progress in that game if that data is stored on the phone. If it's one of these games where the data is stored somewhere on the internet, somewhere out there in the cloud, then it's possible that you'll get that data back. But if you're really not sure, you should actually just check with the manufacturer or the software developer for that particular game before you delete it. So let me do this with AVS. I'm going to delete that now. Just press the button, and there you go, it's gone. It's got rid of that app. Now, I'm also thinking, as I'm looking at this, I really don't need the Tips app, so that's going to go as well. So I'm going to press the little X in the corner there, and again, I just get that little message saying, do you want me to remove the app? Now, notice now this time that because it's one of the native apps that comes with the phone, I get the option to remove it rather than delete it. There's a subtle difference in language here coming through from Apple, and it kind of implies that I'll be able to get this app back quite easily should I wish to. And there you go. That's the easy way to get rid of apps. Let's stop them from wobbling. We do that by pressing the home button. There you go, it's all calmed down, and now I can go back into settings, and if I've deleted enough apps, back to general, back to about, if I've deleted enough apps, then what I'll see is a difference in the amount of memory that's available there. It's still reading 7.4 because they were relatively small apps. Okay, so I hope that's been really useful. Once you've got rid of the apps, you can then go ahead with your upgrade and then go back into the Apple Store, the App Store, go back into the App Store, and you can then re-download the apps that you'd got rid of, and then your phone's all back to normal. Okay, thank you for listening to me, and I'll catch up with you on the next video. Hope that's been useful. Thank you.